Hey guys, it's Pastor Andy. Thanks for joining me for devotions again today. We're in the Sermon on the Mount, and we're starting in Matthew chapter 6 this morning. And I want to share something with you God's just kind of slammed me with today. Matthew 6:1 says, "Watch out. Don't do your good deeds publicly to be admired by others, for you will lose the reward from your Father in heaven. When you give to someone in need, don't do as the hypocrites do, blowing trumpets in the synagogues and streets to call attention to their acts of charity. I tell you the truth, they have received all the reward they will ever get. But when you give to someone in need, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Give your gifts in private, and your Father who sees everything will reward you." Verse 5, "When you pray, don't be like the hypocrites who love to pray publicly on the street corners and in the synagogues where everyone can see them. I tell you the truth, that this is all the reward they will ever get. But when you pray, go away by yourself, shut the door behind you, and pray to your Father in private. Then your Father who sees everything will reward you." Skip down to verse 16. "And when you fast, don't make it obvious as the hypocrites do, for they try to look miserable and disheveled, so people will admire them for their fasting. I tell you the truth, this is the only reward they will ever get. But when you fast, comb your hair and wash your face. Then no one will notice that you're fasting except your Father who knows what you do in private, and your Father who sees everything will reward you." It's kind of interesting that God tells us to do these things in private, because we're not private people anymore. Most people today, they love for everyone to see everything that they're doing. We know that through social media. In 2016 in Mumbai, India, they created 16 selfie-free zones. And they did that because there were so many accidents, life-threatening accidents that happened in those areas. So they said you can't take a picture of yourself in these areas because it distracts you, and we've had so many people die. Well, the Washington Post reported over 250 people die taking a selfie. Here's the leading causes of death for people taking a selfie: drowning, car accident, pretty easy to see the car accident one, falling. That one surprised me, but then I thought, we all try to get as close to the edge in a scenic picture or whatever. Firearms, animal attacks, and electrocution are the leading causes of death while people are taking a selfie. So literally, our desire to be seen by other people is killing us. We want everyone to see everything that we're doing. We got to take pictures of our meals and post them so everybody can see it. We are so desperate for our lives to matter. We want to be celebrities. And the only way to get there is to be noticed by other people. We want people to think that we are special. We determine how special we are by how many likes we get and how many shares we have and subscribers we have and followers and all of this stuff. That's how we determine whether we are important. We want people to like us. We want our lives to matter, and we want to be seen by everybody we can. But Jesus flips that completely around, and he says the things that are important should be done in private. It's the things that are done in secret that matter the most. Real intimacy happens privately. Charity, fasting, praying, those things that are so important, they don't happen in front of people. They shouldn't. They should happen privately, because God sees us, and God rewards us when he sees us do it. The more intimate we are with God, the less we need the attention of others. We don't need people to see what we're doing. The only person who matters is God. When we live for the audience of one, no one else matters. When we've got that relationship with him, I encourage you, get alone with God, get into his word, see what he has for you. And until tomorrow, God bless you and have a great day.